see. Let's see what can we have here. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bit louder so we all can hear what he's saying. What he's gonna say.
This is what people think about the general Warframe AoE nerf. As you can see on Steam, 2,657 negative reviews. We'll go on the Reddit afterwards to take a look, but on Steam you may notice something very specific. The types of players that are yelling about the update mainly.
Oh my.
Huh. So it's a lot of the like foreign SEA Chinese players, right?
Chinese
Looks
players.
like a lot of them are very angry, and this is a lot of like
what are
Google
they
Translate.
mad about?
So I
What's
mean,
going on?
to be fair, a lot of these could have proper points, but a lot of them could also just be like shit posting. It's true that a lot of the AoE nerfs, good chunk of them, did go a little too far. Okay, let's be real here. A good amount of them did go a little too far.
Now he's talking about
I bet a lot of
something
these
like
are just
the
people
AoE
ranting
thing
about the
going
AoE
too
nerfs.
far.
Wukong nerfs even weren't even that bad, but since it is a Asian characters, an Asian like character, Sun Wukong, right? He is probably more prominent, so people could actually be very angry about Sun Wukong, your boy, being nerfed. Like legitimately, that could be a very big point of contention between all of this. The game, like
honestly, I don't feel the difference because I'm not like a hardcore Warframe player yet. I'm reaching 100 series of Warframe, which is gonna make me a hardcore Warframe player. But right now I'm still at 80th series, and right now tonight is 80th series. So I'm not really into like understand what's really going on. And plus that I'm not a Warframe mania where I got lots of Warframe to actually work with. I usually just mainly play Mac and Volt all the time, and sometimes a Jaya right now. So keep on playing this with the same Warframe. I'm not really like changing my pace with different Warframes. Sometimes if I feel I want to try it, I'll try it. But so far my main is Mac, Volt, and Jaya. So maybe because the way I play the game, it doesn't affect me, or that doesn't make me feel like there's some big changes going on with Warframes. I don't feel that changes that much just because my gameplay or my gaming style, but certainly people or players that love AoE do feel the changes, and this is what they're raging about.
a big shit fucking DE every day. Ah, yes. Oh god, you love to see this broken English. It looks like this is a Russian player, may also be mad because they cannot get a lot of items. Like, fair, the global state of Warframe is in shock. It is literally shook, right? Like, anarchy everywhere. And we keep looking and it's like, oh god, this dude's mad, has like point-by-point paragraph. Let's see.
Look
yeah,
how,
a lot of people are probably mad. A lot of
mad
Russian players, every single one's probably angry. Fair enough.
This is something
that
I
expected. A lot of the Chinese players
I totally did that 17
now,
before.
Okay,
Like,
hey, this game for a while. Maybe put Destiny 2,
like
then Final Fantasy.
Maybe perhaps most
okay,
of them, or maybe
yeah, no,
a minority of them.
person just
In
mad
this
didn't
case,
actually say
obviously
anything.
minority, but
Other than
the
this game is
minority is actually thousands of people. So that's a lot of people that do not like it.
I guess they put hearts instead of saying
yeah, it
happens. Good for them.
People start talking about it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And
a lot of Chinese players are angry. So that's the first thing you see is just, my god, the amount of angry Chinese players is huge. Like, okay, English player, yeah, okay, Warframe fun, yeah, this is fair enough. People have like proper reviews, a ton of them. And yeah, a lot of Russian and Chinese players are angry at the game. A lot of foreign players very angry, very angry. Look at all those downvotes. Soulframe.
Here we have
this like
large
on Chinese in the middle
structure, and the witnesses, they can't believe.
That's mine. Do not play this.
Oh my god, Soulframe. Yeah, I get that people might be angry about the first week of Veilbreaker release because, like, we can't farm for Stynax's weapons yet. There's a lot of things we can't farm for. Archon mods exist, but we can't farm for them.
Are you saying that Stynax got weapon? I thought it's just like something like part of the skills weapon. It's weird because I never see his weapon, so I don't know what he's talking about.
So yeah, this is pretty wild once you just look at the most recent reviews, and it's like 95% Russian and Chinese players. Once in a while, English. Then boom, Chinese, English, Chinese. Okay, this might be Spanish? Maybe? Russian? I'm assuming like these type characters Russian. This looks kind of Spanish.
What do you think, Alex? What do you think of the changes?
Chinese. Like,
do you have any
so
take on
many
the changes, Alex?
foreign players are angry, mainly China and Russia. Which, like, to be fair, with the global state of the world, yeah, maybe that's why. But oh my god, it's crazy. Of friendship, we can Google Translate. Let's see. Oh no, text exceeded character limit. Oh, that's too much for Google Translate. Okay, let's take out that last paragraph and let's see if it's less angry. Ooh, they wrote a lot of words, my dudes. Google Translate's like, this is too much. They're like, no, it's still too much. Oh my god. Google Translate is not happy. Okay, yeah, people are angry. People are mad because things are nerfed, AoE, oh god, it's the usual stuff, yeah, for sure. People are angry about that AoE.
Yeah, why do they angry about the nerf, though?
Let's display again as like,
so this is him reacting on it. I need explanations. Angry, nerf, WARFRAME. I need explanations. Must be like video. People are mad at WARFRAME digital extremes. Okay, WARFRAME players are mad. Okay, there you go. This is 4 weeks ago by... Oh, no. Those are 4 weeks. Vibreaker, nerf, and boss review. This is our review. It seems like no one made video about this yet. But why though? Why do people hate that much? They must have some kind of a proper explanation to do or to give. WARFRAME players freak out about nerf. Okay, this is what I'm currently looking at. Important nerf and changes. Vibreaker. Goes back to WARFRAME 2 years. It's 1 month ago. Yeah, definitely not much people actually do it. This is the only video that we can find that properly explain that there are lots of Chinese players that actually don't like the nerf. So we're just going to keep on watching and see reacting what type of things are they complaining about. I am glad for the AoE change. If a grenade go to Carper's hat,
text exceeded character
would be a headshot or body explosion.
Okay, let's take out that last paragraph and
pretty sure it's a body explosion.
Ooh, they wrote a lot of words, my dudes. Google Translate's like players and whatnot. That's not English, but whatever, close enough. Have been playing a lot of time. Some people like it. Nice, 0.5 hours. Pretty good game, but requires a lot of time.
Don't walk back here.
People are mad about the update. The new war has totally ruined my experience with Warframe.
I have to put you outside, cat. You are disturbing my peace.
Too much, too hard. Fair.
I'm putting my cat away. She's disturbing my peace. Come here. Say goodbye to everybody. You are grounded. This pretty cat is grounded. Grounded. Right, let's go. Alright, I'm back.
Fair enough. 2,500 hours, like yes, English is a lot more spread apart. Being like, okay, yeah, cool. Versus like, oh no, hey, this isn't English.
All right, if they are angry because they cannot do a headshot via AOE, that's dumb. AOE was never meant to be an accuracy type of damage. AOE is supposed to be very wide damage. Supposed to be like damage that you can do like to every enemy around you. It's a crowd damage. That's why it's AOE, area of effects. If they're angry about that, they're stupid. Those players that are angry about that is just dumb. Because, you know, AoE is not supposed to be an accurate type of attacks. You should not be able to get like a precise hit on enemy with AoE. You're not supposed to get that, right? Because it's supposed to be like a very, very wide attack. So, that's just dumb for them to be angry about something that's not supposed to be happening. Also, do questions to that 17s. Also, do questions to that 17. What do you mean by that? Do questions to that 17?
How'd you sneak in here? This isn't English at all. Yeah, like this person like, nah, I probably didn't like the nerfs. Yeah, a little too far on certain things. Fair enough, right?
Oh my god.
Without a doubt, Warframe over-nerfed certain weapons a little too hard. Kuvazar and other weapons getting 1 ammo per pickup seems like a little too much. Like too little, right? Like nothing.
Yo, Kuva got 1 ammo per pickup? Are you kidding me? Is that for real? What's going on here? I haven't used Kuva. Like I'm not a Kuva guy, so I don't know what the deal is. But pretty sure that something's going on here. Can you tell me something, Alex? What's going on here? Kuva weapon per ammo per pickup. I mean, at 1 ammo per pickup. What's that? About why they are angry with this. Yeah. Well, I've talked with that 17, and that 17 said like pretty much like not many gonna be angry about this, and he was right. Like not many actually gonna be angry about this, but there are minorities that around thousands of people that actually get triggered with the changes. So we can avoid that, right? Because it is what it is. Again, like I don't understand, and I cannot really tell why they are angry, because I do not understand the gravity of the situations. Now Pupsker here is telling something that I never noticed before, like Kuva weapon, like the ammo pickup is some kind of like too much, you know. But we'll see. Let me try to understand the gravity of the situations.
Things should be getting 1 ammo per pickup. Even like bows half the time shouldn't be getting 1 ammo per pickup, right? Like that's a little wild. Fair enough. Like hopefully DE puts 2-3 bullets minimum. They like reverted and destroyed energy regen, like ammo regen type weapons a little too hard. RIP ya boy Shedu Babonico, right? Like, yeah, fair enough. People are like, yeah, game's still good, fun game. But yeah, a lot of people, oh, look at that. Whew, this man, this kitty is angry as heck. Angry as heck. And like a lot of the angry fucking downvotes are still in Asian like usernames. So a lot of the Chinese player base is freaking angry, dude. And like the people who generally like looks like throw out a lot of hearts.
It's a non-NAS version of Diablo you always wanted. It's the microtransaction version of Diablo you always wanted. Okay, wanted. That's cool.
There. Yeah, I don't know if Steam just auto censors with hearts, but it looks like players who throw out a lot of hearts instead of swears, those might be like Chinese players as well.
Okay, look at that. The recent update is the worst decision the ever could have made. They tried to nerf AoE meta. They did that, but they even nerfed much of the single target battery ammo weapons to the ground. I've played 2,600 hours, and some nerf were justified, some were not. But this recent nerf is way too much. I dropped this game now. I don't recommend it too. It is way too grindy and it is not beginner friendly. After the tutorial, this game is telling you nothing about how to progress further. The normal gameplay mechanics like how to mod your weapons. This is about a beginning player, like a first time player. I don't know who's this Dybro is, but he doesn't sound like someone who legitimately want to comment on something just because of the stuff that's happening right now. He legitimately seems like a guy who tried to put down WARFRAME, like he got like Persona Vendetta or something with WARFRAME. And this type of hater is a real hater. He's not a supporter. So I don't recommend follow or actually believe what Dybro here is saying. God damn it, Dybro! If you watch this video, I don't know if you will ever watch this video, but go play some of the games. All right.
Because that seems to be a thing that only they're doing.
Hello there.
Right?
Hello there. Let's go, baby. Chanix, how are you doing, my man? Is everything going great there? Every time you guys drop in here, use my emotes, use my channel points, because it's awesome. So Chanix, use my emotes right now. There are forward emotes that you can choose. Use it and spread the love.
Right, like, it's hard to tell, or they're just swearing at DE. Always hard to say. Always hard to say. I don't.
We all e-sport together. We all e-sport together. Original singer Keith Power. What the fuck? Wicked. The fun of players are our enemy. Heighten. Headshot is the reason of I leave. What? Push to keep the easy game not becoming. Let's feel the e-sport charming. The heck is going on with this comment? What the heck? He's not giving anything.
Review settings are down.
Well done. I'm sure DE is heading its way. DE is heading its way to becoming bankrupt soon, and can't wait to buy my founders. This lightly or literally have no idea what he's talking about. What do you mean by being bankrupt? So far, DE is one of the successful developers out there. You cannot deny the fact that even if WARFRAME is free, and they still manage to stand on their own right now. Not really on their own. To be fair, they got lots of investment or some kind of some of the company invests on them, whatever. But definitely they are doing something here, and they are one of the best developers yet. So I don't know what this little Lee is talking about, but yeah, again, I understand the gravity. The gravity is what? Hello there, spread a little baby. The gravity of what's going on with the nerf. Like people, even Pupsker is saying like that the nerf for the ammo is too much and the nerf for the AOE is too much. And I think it's part of the plan. Whatever they're doing right now, whatever is DE is doing right now, is to take a look at the feedback that they will get, and they will make a further changes in the future on how the game's supposed to be. And as of right now, I don't think there are majority people. I don't think there's a majority of people that actually hate the nerf. I think it's only few, only a minority of them, like thousands of people only, compared to like 100,000 of players that play this game. So I think it's still at the minority level, which means most of the player probably feel fine with it, except for the fact of what Pupsker just said, like it's crazy for Kuva weapon to get 1 ammo per pickup. That's crazy, Hal, to be honest. Like even on the paper, it just doesn't seem right, you know. You don't have to experience it. Just on the paper stating 1 ammo per pickup for Kuva weapon, that just doesn't seem right. It's not a way to make the game fun, you know. If he hit the game, they are free to leave the game, go play other games. Yeah, exactly. Because
Probably
it's free anyway,
swearing,
right?
To be fair. Yeah.
Free tool for everyone.
Swearing. But God, people are angry. Chinese players are angry. It is what it is. Let's take a look now.
It is what it is. He said what I always say, baby.
The Reddit people.
It is what it is. You gotta love Pupsker. You gotta love Pupsker.
What happened here? I want to give this game a shot. So people are like, what's going on? 2,300 negative reviews at the time of them.
2,300.
Yeah, I did all the
again, like I said,
stuff.
2,300 negative review of Steam players. That's a little compared to what positive are about this game.
Day of, because it was like a 1-day type update on release. So I did all that instantly. Now we wait another week, right? Ooh, meta shifts, it happens, right? He's like, yeah, meta shifts.
Are you playing
AOE,
WARFRAME
destroyed,
What are you playing
the meta
right
was
now?
nerfed.
What
Nothing
WARFRAME
that would bother a new player. No. To be fair though, like a lot of players are angry because certain things were nerfed. Ammo was nerfed a little too hard, but players are angry because ooh, meta shifts, it happens, right? He's like, yeah, meta shifts, AOE nerfed, destroyed. People angry. The meta was nerfed. Nothing that would bother a new player. No. To be fair though, like a lot of players are angry because certain things were nerfed. Ammo was nerfed a little too hard, but it seems to be like Warframe DEs very specifically with the holster speed increase, like swapping weapons. They're more so trying to swap to a playstyle for the game of people swapping.
Exactly. What Pupsker is saying is that the changes are needed in order for us to because this is a live server game, right? Live server game needs players to constantly engage in the games, right? What DE is doing is not as much different as what other company has been doing all this time. Warzone has been doing it, Apex Legends has been doing it. Changing the meta is part of it to keep on engaged. Changing the play style is part of it to make sure that player keep on engaged with the game. So what DA is doing is for the future of Warframe. They don't want the players to feel like Warframe is only one perspective where you jump in, you make a crazy build for AOE, and then you just like demolish or just freaking destroy everybody around you because your AOE is just OP. They don't want Warframe to be that one perspective game. They want Warframe to be better. They want people to see Warframe is a very, very engaging gameplay. So they need to make the nerf. And the buff, on the other hand, the buff is good as well. Swapping weapon is way faster than normal one, so which means if you run out bullets, you just immediately swap. Immediately swap, and because of that, it doesn't really feels like you're swapping weapon anymore, just because it's just quite fast. The swapping weapon is quite fast, and that is the type of play style. Like if you think about this. Right now or before the nerf, Warframe is a game where you just use one weapon all the time. You just use one weapon all the time because that's your gameplay. If you use an AoE type weapon, AoE type weapon. If you use some sniper weapon, sniper weapon. But right now, AoE is trying to tell you, now your secondary matters too. Now your melee matters too. So you don't have to rely on one weapon only. You got to rely on all three weapons that you have under your arsenal. So that type of gameplay, that keep on play engage with the game, because so far the game before this, the game has been viewed as a single perspective game where you just build crazy AoE like Nuke, and everything just going to be fine, you know. Or you build like a crazy AoE weapon, and everything is going to be fine because that's just what you need. Now they try to shift that. They try to change that a bit. That's a problem. Every people in the character is OP gun, they just say nerf that. I think if it's nerf the character gun, they gonna back to be buffed. That's a problem. Yeah, that's one of the things that's going on with any players out there. They just don't appreciate it, you know. Yeah, they don't understand. Business wise, they don't understand. Being a player like they are, just imagine one thing. If you guys play on a game that expectedly want you to be invested on the game like for years, all right, we're talking about a live server game done right, like Warframe, which is Warframe is a live server game done right. It wants you to invest for years. This is your life now. Warframe is the next meta, which is I mean the metaverse. So if you want your players to engage on that, you gotta have some changes, because without changes, personally, if you feel in yourself as well, any players that feel in yourself right as well, if you keep on playing the same type of games again and again and again for years, you will bound to feel boring. You will be bound to actually move away, and it's not a uncommon thing. It's a common thing for Warframe player. People keep on moving away, only get back to Warframe years later or months later, and that happens. And now DE is trying to change and shift that mood. They try to make it better for everyone. It must have some changes. If not, the game will not succeed as a live server game. And you get for the headshot with AoE gun. You get a headshot with AoE gun. Yeah. So that's what it is. That's what it is.
Between primary, secondary, and melee. And players, it seems like they only want to use their AoE weapon primary. Maybe they only want to use their secondary, primary, AoE secondary, what have you. There's a lot of weapons, right?
Yeah, there you go. Pupsker just said what I literally just said just now. So Pupsker have the same type of opinion as I do. As a matter of fact, people who can think do have the same type of opinion as we do. So people who cannot think and just simply play something just because they don't know why the changes was made, is pure dumb. You stop being dumb, all right? You just understand the gravity of the situation. So I keep saying that. I love that word now. Understand the gravity of this situation. God damn it. What if Warframe has a PvP? A Warframe PvP is not going to be... That's a good question, Chinese. Let me explain why I think Warframe should not focus on PvP. First of all, it's the nicest community of all. And people, as what it is, love the community because it's one of the nicest. Compared to Warzone, it's like sky and earth, you know, sky and the sea. That's the difference. Warframe is on another level when it comes to nice community. There are toxic players, but those toxic players just so little, you know. But most of them Warframe who play Warframe is very kind, is very supportive, is very the type of player that only enjoy co-op gameplay instead of PvP, you know, this type of players. And Warframe have built their community upon that, upon nice thing. If they put focus on PvP, I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of toxic players going around, and Warframe won't be the same. Warframe won't be the same. So I will really hope that DE will not shift 100% or shift on putting focus on PvP, because I really hate for that to happen, because as of right now the community is as good as what it is. It's like crazy good right now, and I love the community as being as what it is. You know, I don't want Warframe to be a community like Warzone community full of toxic players. And we're not talking about adult being toxic. We're talking about those 10 years old kid being toxic, those 12 years old kid being toxic, those people who can curse around whenever they like. That's what Warzone community feels like. Not feels like, really is like. That's how the Warzone community is. And Warframe just not like that. So let us all keep Warframe as clean as possible. So please do not do PvP that much.
maybe they only want to use melee, but people are not happy that they're going to be forced not to use weapons that they could previously have equipped 24/7 and always be using, right? So yeah, it looks like that's what DE wants, right? They want a primary, secondary, holstering, swapping meta.
Exactly.
They also already have like what, arcanes and mods that benefit from holster speed swapping, so
nice.
We'll see.
That's what it is.
People will probably play a lot more melee. Makes sense, fair enough, and I wouldn't mind that too much. I'm okay that the game's gonna be less.
I'm rocking with melee. I'm a ground and pound guy. I'm rocking with melee, so I don't mind playing with melee. 100%.
Visually like blind, because with all the AoE Wukongs, honestly, you couldn't visually look at the fucking game half the time. I like just paying actual attention to the game.
Nice.
Half the time when I'm playing, I'm streaming and I'm looking at chat. I'm not even playing Warframe, because like half the time it's hard to even see Warframe. Warframe is not a popular stream game, and it is not a popular game for people to watch, all things considered, right? So
yeah, he's right about that. Warframe is not popular streaming games, but it's a very good game when it comes to playing it.
Hey, AoE may have something to do with that. We'll see. We'll see, all in all. Just saying, a lot of the times, shit was blinding, so it's fair enough. They shouldn't have nerfed AoE like so hard as they did.
Pupsker say that they shouldn't have nerfed it too hard. Same goes to my opinion. To be honest, I think whatever they're nerfing, wherever they give changes to Warframes, they make it for the benefits of the future. Let's just say it that way. Like they do it for the future players as well. They do it for the future of the game, so that player keeps on engaged with the games. But at the same time, I do feel like what Pupsker is saying, they should not nerf something too much. But what do I know? I mean, like I'm not really that hardcore player yet. I don't really jump into lots of stuff. To be honest, I don't really feel the changes that much, but I'm pretty sure soon enough I will start to feel the changes. But whatever it is, we are going to jump straight for the game.